Hello. Hello, vlog. Welcome to a day in my life as a New Yorker who's recently unemployed. I made the difficult decision to leave my last job back in January. I wanted to take you through a day in my life, applying to jobs and providing for myself the structure that my 9-to-5 used to provide me, and all of the thoughts and feelings I've been processing in the wake of this pretty big life change. My name's Mackenzie. This is my channel Think Too Much. Thanks so much for watching. Give you a little hello before I kind of continue with my day. It's been somewhat productive thus far. I've got an interview in 8 minutes, which I need to set up for, which is why I changed. I also changed because it was so cold. I was wearing like the yoga pants before, and that was just not doing it, man. I like walked max part of the way to the train station this morning, and I was so uncomfortable, and I had a huge jacket on, so that's pretty annoying. So I changed into my cashmere sweats, and then this turtleneck for the interview, so I can look smart and studious and stuff. I'm gonna check in later. I think I want to talk about, I don't know, just life things. Like, obviously, like, this is a big change for me. I haven't been making videos a lot lately, and largely because I was looking for jobs, and I wanted to really focus on that. In the meantime, I gotta get prepped for my interview. What's up, party people? So the interview is done. Not sure about this one. Not sure. It's really weird doing a bunch of interviews, which I've been doing a bunch of interviews. Like, I'll try to make it so it's like just one a day, because I do a lot of research for these interviews. Just kind of make sure I know what I'm talking about, feel comfortable talking about the company, whatever else. Maybe I'm wasting my time. I don't really know. It just gets weird, like, talking about yourself, especially talking about like a former job, like over and over and over again. Also, it's interesting to see like what kind of like how people hire, or like what their hiring practices are, or just like, I don't know, different people who do. Sorry, I'm wearing this blanket because it's really fucking cold in this apartment today. But I feel like different hiring managers, or just like, you just meet a lot of different people going through interview processes. And I also think that, like, particularly because, like, you know, with everyone you'll do like first round, so it's like you're meeting recruiters, you're meeting like people in like the hiring world. I think that kind of draws a specific personality. It's just interesting. You know, there's been some companies where it's like maybe my first impression was really great, and then later on I was like, oh, I'm actually not sure now that I have more information. But I've had other companies where it's like first impression was not awesome, but then I like kind of kept with it. It was like, well, you never know. And then it's like, oh, actually this seems great. I guess it just kind of demonstrates the shortcomings of, you know, 20 to 30 minute conversations for getting like a clear sense of like what a work environment is like. I also think that I'm becoming more and more of a fan of like in-person interviews. And I guess it's like, I don't necessarily think it should be every step, because that makes it pretty difficult to interview for jobs, especially if you're like working full-time still. But yeah, I feel like to me, I'm like, it feels important to have like an in-person step, because I think there's just like a lot to be said for kind of like the non-verbal video message components of working at a place, you know? You just like, you want to see how people interact. You want to see like what the vibe is, all the things. Anyway, so I think I haven't eaten much today, so I think I'm gonna make myself a little snack. Or maybe I'll have leftovers. It sounds good. Make myself a little snack. I think I want to take a YouTube break. Later on today, I need to record for a video I'm working on right now, which is like a San Francisco travel vlog. I want to keep recording this vlog, obvi. And got a chiropractor appointment to go to. I had a coaching session at the end of the day, but I think that's going to be rescheduled. I figured might as well take advantage of my unemployment time to do other things, whether that be like focus on the YouTube or, you know, I've been saying I would clean this apartment for a minute now. And I should do that today. I'm sorry, I should do that, but not today. Maybe tomorrow. Oh my god, and then don't laugh at me. I'm gonna have to change again for the chiropractor, so please don't judge me. I did that with like working from home too. There would just be like 3 different outfit changes in a day. Like I feel like I'm a child again, circling back. Because when I was a kid, I used to do that all the time. I would like change my outfit for the day, which like slay queen, but I do feel a little ridiculous doing it as a 29-year-old. So, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have a burrito. We made burritos the other night and we've got leftovers for those now. Max took the leftovers I was hoping to eat, so I'm sad. I feel like I struggle so hard with like eating during the day because like nothing sounds good to me ever. It's just like in the middle of the day I'm like, I'm hungry and I want something good, but nothing sounds good. It's very annoying. So anyway. Burrito time. Okay, I think I need... So this burrito is actually vegan. Me and Max eat vegan at home. I eat vegan like most of the time. I guess I would say like 80% of the time. But that means we cook vegan a lot. And I'm considering making a couple of videos devoted to vegan recipes because we actually make like really yummy vegan food. I can be so real with y'all. I was talking to Max about this yesterday, how like, I don't know, I'm having multiple thoughts right now, but one of them is that like, what is it? It's like that study that it's like, you give people like 4 hours to do something, you give people 8 hours to do something, like they will use all 4 or 8 hours. Like they will kind of expand to like fit the amount of time that you've given them to complete the project. And like, that's a little bit how I feel with like the whole being unemployed and like looking for jobs and like video editing. But then at the same time, I'm like having productive days. I'm like, you know, doing video stuff. And then I'm also like, I've applied to a ton of jobs since, I've just applied to a ton of jobs. And then I'm doing interviews and then I'm doing interview prep. But then I feel like I come to the end of the day and I'm like, I hardly did anything today. But like, I guess that's kind of where I'm getting at, where it's like, but I am doing things. And it's like, I think I'm doing things at like a more leisurely pace, which is lovely. And I don't want to like lose that. But then I also feel like I keep coming to the end of the day and like, time still very much feels finite. Whereas like on a busy work week for Max and I, the apartment's probably like in a state. I've like talked about this in past vlogs, but it's like the apartment will like be in a state. I'm just like I'm not picking up after myself. I'm not being like diligent about that sort of thing. And I think what I've liked about being unemployed is just kind of like having the opportunity to kind of clean things as I notice them. And it's like, I've just got a little bit more time. So it's like, oh yeah, I'll make the bed this morning, or just stuff like that, and being able to take the time to do that and not feel rushed. So I kind of think it's like a mindset thing. I feel like I just need to like give myself more credit for the things that I am doing and be like, yeah, if I decide that I want to like record and edit my video today, then I probably can't also, I don't know, run an errand in Soho or something like that, you know? Anyway, I don't know what the like takeaway from this is. I'm being very productive, okay guys? Don't doubt me. And when I say guys, I mean myself. Friends, when I tell you it took so long to figure out a good setup for the camera, it took so freaking long. And even this is like not perfect. Like I don't love what's going on in the mirror back there. Maybe I can like cover it. I don't know. but we're gonna take it because I'm so sick of moving around. You know what else? I think maybe the saddest part of this whole deal is that the camera's now dying, which makes sense. I did not make a point to charge it before starting this day of vlogging, but now the little battery's flashing at me. And I'm not even gonna be able to enjoy the fruits of my labor. The labor being all this effort I put into setting up a little camera spot. So I'm currently charging the other camera. I'm probably gonna use that for this like San Francisco video. Annoying, but whatever. And the little like chit chat I wanted to do in this vlog is going to happen now. And it's a race against the clock because I have no idea when this thing is gonna die. Probably very imminently. But yeah, I don't know. I'm like, what did I want to talk about? It's weird being unemployed. Like, I think it's really nice, and I think I'm really gonna appreciate the rest, especially once I like start working again. I'm like more tired than I expected to be. And I don't know if that's just like 29 or if I'm just kind of like resting and recuperating like between jobs, but it is really nice to have this like little break. It's weird having it be in winter. Like, I think in some ways it's kind of great because I kind of just want to like be a little hermit in the winter anyway, so it's kind of perfect for like holding up in the apartment, not really going out, not really like being tempted to like spend more money or whatever. Just like sending out job apps or like doing video stuff. Like, it's good for that. But on the other hand, I get this like really weird feeling in the winter in like the Northeast. Okay guys, tuning in on my phone video camera now because all of my cameras are dead. So annoying. It like is my fault, but also like I hardly use the other camera. Granted, it's like battery's been sitting, so I'm hoping that's kind of what's happening. Is that like the battery's been sitting and I haven't been using it, but I haven't been charging it either, and that's why it's dead. I haven't the other one too. I'm like, it's also makes you have to remove the battery to charge it. I could rock with that, but that's what seems like is the deal. Or at least that's the only way. It's the fastest way to charge it. I'm not really sure. But like when I plug it into things, like it doesn't register. So I don't really know what the deal with that is. But anyway, now I'm gonna while I wait for all my fucking cameras to charge, I'm going to look up videos of how to work this camera because I'm struggling with the functionality. It's a whole saga, guys. It's a whole saga. Yeah, I'll get back to what I was saying before. What was I need to remember that though. Oh, okay, like feeling like listless in the winter. I need to remember that. Okay, I am back. I'm back with a different camera. Probably somewhat of a different position. I'm hoping this isn't too tilted. I can't really tell. Anyway, I think I was talking about, oh yeah, it's funky doing the job hunt in the winter because like, I feel like already the winter makes me feel a little bit like kind of listless sometimes. Like I'm like, there's just like something about being inside all the time and like not wanting to go out and do anything because it's like so icky outside that, I don't know, I almost feel like I forget how to be a human. Like, I don't know if anyone relates to that, but I like, it's not like forget how to be a human, but it's like, I'm just like, what am I doing? What even is any of this anyway? Like, have I done anything today? Like today's like a great example where it's like, I just spent the last like 2 hours getting ready to record and then like trying to figure out a like space to set up and then finding a space to set up, just realized that like all my cameras are dead. It's just like things like that where it's just like, how did this take so freaking long? Like, and it's like, these are all things that like were things to do in order to be productive today, and yet I'm like, I haven't done anything. I mean, I guess that's just like a part of life. I shouldn't assume that like just because I'm unemployed doesn't mean that like gives it some special status, but I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it's kind of funky being in this. I think in a lot of ways it's like good. I think I like kind of this desire to be like holed up while unemployed because it's like good for like wanting to apply to jobs, and I think I'm like excited to like get out of the house, so I'm like excited for like whatever the next opportunity might be. But yeah, anyway, it's just kind of funky in that regard, and I like can't tell because it's like kind of this like big different thing in my life. I'm like, is that the thing that's causing it, or do I just like always feel this way? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm like a chronic overthinker, so I feel like this is a textbook example of me doing exactly that, where it's like, yeah, but what is it specifically? It doesn't really matter. I feel like my brain is just always in fix-it mode. Like, is that what like overthinking is? It's just like you have a brain that's like constantly trying to fix like problems that aren't actually problems. I don't know. Anyway, I have the Cairo and like less than 30 minutes at this point. I gotta record a San Francisco video, so I'm gonna do that now. I'm actually like so tired right now. I feel like I've been like kind of run down all week. I'm not really sure what the deal is, but back from the chiropractor. I'm gonna like upload the footage I recorded earlier, maybe like get it started. Right now I'm just taking a little break, a little breaky. I'm watching Sally Dar on YouTube and laying down on my couch, and it's nice. But I am thinking about all the things I wanted to get done. So, and I'm also like, I kind of want to like straighten up. I could probably do all of these things. So it's only 4 o'clock. I got time. I got time. Okay, so it may not look like it because you didn't see any of this footage, but I actually did have a pretty productive hour. Uploaded the video stuff, got started on that, got that uploaded to the AI software. We're moving and grooving. Figured out some kind of health insurance stuff that I've been putting off, some tax stuff that I've been putting off, and I'm feeling pretty accomplished. And I'm like, is this why I felt unproductive all week? Because I specifically had these tasks to do that I was putting off? Maybe. I made the mistake of checking my email, which everyone knows as soon as you check your email, you're going to have accomplished checking your email, but then you're going to have like 6 more things you need to do. So, had that experience. Incredible that that can happen even when you're unemployed. Here to attest to the fact that it can. It's good though. It's like kind of follow-ups for interviews. So the interviews are going well and I'm getting assessments and these are good things. I'm only complaining because I don't want to do things. But you probably won't hear from me for the rest of the night because Max is coming home and I am camera shy when he's around. But I'll show you what we make for dinner. We've got soup on the menu tonight. Should be very yummy, hopefully. And yeah, otherwise just kind of basking in the glory of finally having done the shit I've been putting off for probably 2 weeks now.